Welcome everyone to SRL Finals Footy, your first game on SRL TV live and free as always. Your Season 7 of the SRL Finals is about to begin, it's about to alight before your eyes. It's the Melbourne Storm up against the Roosters here at Amy Park down in Melbourne. And here comes Will Kay's Melbourne Storm at home. Look at the fans there cheering for them. What a contest we have here this evening on our hands. Eddie Oliver, as always, for everyone here in the SRL community, what a contest we have. I'm excited for it. Up by myself in the box, and got a lot of work to do to produce this game and hold it up to the standard that the players do down there on the field. What a season it's been in the SRL. Both sides having a lot of success and also having a few questionable moments, but they've done the work, they've done the hard yards to get here. And they are playing for the week off, both of these teams, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens this evening. But it will be the Roosters with first possession of the ball. Daniel Punch to drive it up just over the 20-metre line. Will Kay talking about in the off week just how good it does feel to win the minor premiership, but he says that the job's not done for the Storm. He wants to go all the way and be the first to captain a club, well, to be his first time captaining a club to a premiership. But Matty Harris, this is very familiar territory. Would remind him of the Seagulls, and talking about him, he's going to get smacked on the 40-metre line. They're going to go right now. Weston, he'll go inside, but there's Justin Monkey. What an off-season the Storm did have. Justin Monkey they picked up. Logan Guys, James Thorne, they're all going to come in key here. Premiership winners they are. But all of their experience they're going to have to use for this final series. Will Kay, who moved to lock after the departure of Tarangarao Fe'u. Inside the 30 now, the Melbourne Storm. Thorne, we just spoke about him. He's going to decide to go left. The halves will link up. It's going to be Blake Harris, making his State of Origin debut in Game 3. Now they're going to go back on the inside, Will Kay. The Storm, first good possession of the ball inside the 15. They'll put it in the pocket. It's going to be Harris for the bomb. Is it going to be able to get contested by the Storm? Yes, it can. That's Trey Potsakahu. The halves won't leak on the ground. They're going to take the aerial route. It came swarming in, was Trey Potsakahu. From the heavens above, he collected the ball. He put it on the ground. And Amy Park, the fans, the Melbourne Storm, they open the scoring. What a beautiful try it was, Trey Potsakahu. The kick from Blake Harris was questionable. It did look to be too deep. But that's just too much determination there from TBK. They call him the GOAT down there in Melbourne. You can see why. He got up nice and high. And he'll be doing the goal kicking duties here this evening as well here for Melbourne. Back up to the halfway. Carl Lewis. Well, they got the receiving end of the first kickoff. And you don't want to be giving Melbourne easy opportunities like that. Deep inside of your own half. You want to be able to just get a rhythm going, get into a grind. The Roosters, they love taking you to the edge. They love taking your mind and your body places where on the field you want to try and stay clear of. Corey Bell now off to Justin Monkey, who did get the ball back for the Storm. That's where the first try came from, his intercept. Back on the 20-metre line. Melbourne, they're going to be working it out of their own end here through Will Kay, who's just gone straight through it. Will Kay, Manu, he'll offload it on the inside to Thorne. Just short of the halfway now, Melbourne, they're going to send it left. Kahu, long pass, intercept by Dolan. And a silly error early in the set here for Melbourne. They look to have all momentum running in their favour. Marshall Edwards now on the 40-metre line. Second tackle here for the Roosters. They'll play it short here to Daniel Punch. Just up on the 30-metre line now here for the Roosters. And Lewis will send it left to a flat-footed Milo Carrigan. Carrigan now straight through a hole, but the cover will come quick here for Melbourne. The scramble doing well. It looks right. Lewis will go left. Buckley not able to bump off one there, Bruce. 15-metre line. This is where Melbourne got their first points. What can the Roosters do now here with ball in hand? Curtin the bomb. It's going to land pretty much just short of the in goal. Taken well. Maverick Goldfield take a bow. And the captain, Matty Harris, will put his hand up to make the first tackle of the set. It's all about getting into a groove now, Melbourne. No silly errors. They Did well to hold out. Oh, you wouldn't want to put yourself in that circumstance again. Kay fending off one now after Monkey. Developing his role in this side as a lock. Moving away from the halves after the mid-season break now. Mark Iron will get around one. Just inside of the 30-metre line now here for the Melbourne Storm. Wanting to send it right from Thorn. Harris, they'll go out the back here to Justin Monkey. Again, well handled. This middle defence of the Roosters held up well in that set. Inside of their own 40-metre line, they'll look to Blake Harris for a kick, and he gets a beautiful strike on the ball. And it's going to be Cody Ogg playing on the wing here this evening. I believe this is his first time playing on the wing in first grade, so congratulations to you. Second row centre and now wing here for the mighty Cody Ogg. Now they'll go right. Bruce Buckley for a run. To be pulled down just inside of the 40-metre line. 10 metres inside of the Storm half now. Kerrigan poking his nose through the line. Carl Lewis will send it off left now. Both of these sides have changed since round one. A bit of a falcon off a Rooster's head, but Harris will be there to clean up for his side. Carl Lewis is looking to go this left-hand route. Long ball, Cody Ogg again. To be pulled down on that 15-metre line. They're going to go right. Lewis for the kicking duties. He'll put up a bomb in the air. Who's underneath to contest it? Oldfield again at the death. Now they're going to go left. He did a good job there, Maverick Oldfield. Leaving it to the very final second. 15 out. Second tackle. The Storm will go right. Justin Monkey for a run. Monkey to be brought down just inside the 20-metre line. This is third tackle. They're going to go right to Will Kay to fend off one. Will. Second fend of the day there for Kay. Now the looming ball out to Logan, guys. Inside the 40 now here. Fifth tackle for the Storm. 10 minutes just passed. Long kick from Blake Harris. Straight down the throat to Raika Manu. Manu around one. But there's good cover here from the Storm. Just outside of the 40. This is first tackle. And Lewis is going to look for a run, but he'll be driven back to where the ball was originally played. Now they'll go right. Manu. Harris off here to Tyler Weston. Just over the halfway. Third tackle now here for the Roosters. They'll go left now. Lewis. He'll ball play it to Daniel Punch. He tries to break a tackle through the line, but they do well to hold on the Melbourne Storm. 40 out. They're going to go left. Curtin short ball. Off to Milo Kerrigan again. Man's been all over the place in the first 12 minutes of the game. Fifth tackle here for the Roosters. They'll put it in the pocket for Curtin to punt it downfield. Kobe Kelly's first run of the game. Kelly, he'll get around one. And the crowd rises one when they see the flying winger and Kelly in full stride. Thorne now will go short to Kay. Second call by the ref over the effects microphone. Corey Bell. He's going to find some space now, Bell. It's a foot race. On here with Raika Manu. A 30 out from their own line. From the Roosters line. Then they're looking to go straight to Jack Jimmy, who's not able to get around one there. Fourth tackle now. The Melbourne Storm. 25 out. They're going to work it left. Kane Nilsson for a run. This will make it up fifth here for Melbourne. 6-0 so far on the board. The switch play at the back for Harris for the bomb. Who's underneath it? Manu's there, and he's going to do an amazing job. The kick just missed the upright, and he was able to get a clean take at it. Doing a good job under pressure, Raika Manu, to keep his side from conceding again. Lewis will go off here now to Harris, who's going to have one of his rampaging runs up the field. Inside of the 40. Now they'll go left. It's Bruce Buckley, straight through a hole. Plenty of space here for the prop. He'll offload it back to Milo Kerrigan. And Kerrigan will get some good post-contact meters for his side. Driving there with Ponsakahu on the tackle. And guys, now they'll go off here to Daniel Punch. Inside of the 30. The Roosters looking to shift the ball right. And they're going to go off here to Marshall Edwards. Not able to get around one on that occasion. This is third now for the Roosters. What have they got for us? Harris, he'll ball play it shorty to Hayden Mellett. Now it's the Roosters' turn with the ball. What have they got in attack? They'll go left. It's going to be Weston for the bomb. Nobody's really wanting to contest. Maverick Oldfield, how good has he been? Cool, calm, collected. The all-reliable Maverick Oldfield for the Melbourne Storm is just holding down the forward at the moment here at Amy Park. Guys now, we all know how hard it is to win at Amy Park. It's such a fortress. Melbourne come here week in, week out at home, looking to deliver an amazing performance, not for just themselves, but the fans. They always rock up loyal as usual. Now, guys now go for a run straight through. Strong run there from him. Looking to go left now. Harris, the switch play inside to be picked up by Matthew Harris, the king that they do call him in the SRL. Now they'll go left. Short ball. Carrigan offload back on the inside of Carl Lewis. Manu to come in to do the dummy half duties with Lewis out of action. They'll send it off here to Curtin. 30-metre line. They've got, it's only third tackle here for the Roosters. What are they able to do with it? They're going to find a gap with Punch. He'll offload it back to Buckley. The forwards will combine there. They'll be brought down inside of the Melbourne 10-metre line. They're liking to look at the short side. Dolan, he lost the ball forward. Knock-on called no advantage by the referee. And 10 will be taken back out to the 10-metre line. There's a knock-on on the end goal. And a real chance blown there by the Roosters. They could have opened the scoring for themselves here. And now the 25 out, they're going to send it off right. Iron, he'll play it short here to Wilmette. He'll get rid of one Ryan Wilmette. And he'll drive his side up here to the halfway mark. Third tackle. They're going to send it back to Guys. He's always putting his hand up for a run here, Logan Guys. Now this is fourth. Melbourne, they're going to go right. And Nilsson's going to look inside. Corey Bell, who just got absolutely whacked by Bruce Buckley on the 35-metre line. They'll go to Harris for the kick. And it's pinpoint. Manu will take it just outside of his in-goal. Manu around one. And now it's a foot race here with Corey Bell. They're up on the halfway. Bell's going to hold it with him easily. Are they going to shift it early here, the Roosters? Lewis will go left. That's exactly what they're going to do. They look to play short. Carrigan, ref calls play on. Falcon off the head. Outside the 30-metre line now here for the Roosters. This is second tackle. They'll go right. Long ball. Hayden Mellard, he wasn't in position, but he still got it nonetheless. Third tackle now here for the Roosters. They're going to go right. It's going to be Weston. He goes to run himself. He brought down inside of the 20-metre line. They're going to go left now. Tyranny for a run. Now this is fifth tackle for the Roosters. They're going to put it in the pocket. Curtin for the bomb. Crossfield underneath it. It's going to be a beautiful take by Mark Iron. The veteran in the centres does an amazing job there under pressure for that occasion. He had to run back, quickly position himself to get underneath the ball. An interchange is occurring in the background here for the Melbourne Storm. Riley Murray, Caleb Jeff coming on. Into the front row to replace Ryan Wilmette and also Justin Monkey. Now they're just inside the 20. This is third tackle. The Storm, they'll go left. Off here to Logan Guys, who's just constantly working that left hand, that right hand defensive line of the Roosters. Short ball now here to Riley Murray. Very good defensive set for them. Roosters held the Storm to 18 metres. And now they'll go off here to Mark Iron, apologies. Again, targeting Rakamanu. They're looking to be able to shut him down, and why not? A strong tackle there from Guys. They're going to send it off left. Weston, he'll link up here with Curtin. A lock primary playing in the halves. That's the day. Now they're looking to go for the long shift here, the Roosters. Harris, Weston, they'll link up with Manu. Not able to break a tackle there on that occasion, Manu, but they'll drive inside of the Storm 40. They're looking at long ball left. Lewis, flat-footed he was. He still makes some good meters despite that. And a penalty given away from Melbourne. They've got a good opportunity now here, the Roosters. They still haven't been able to find points so far in this half. Are they going to come here off this penalty that the Melbourne Storm just deliberately gave away and deep inside of their own half? Here we go. Harris for a run. Now they'll go right. Weston, short ball. Hayden Mellor. And Mellard's going to be brought down now just from Tyler Weston. Now they'll go to Tyranny. Right hand the upright now. Tyranny. He'll play the ball. Curtin. That pass is nowhere near on point. Blair Curtin, where's your head at? Where's your head at, brother? That is crucial. It's only second, third tackle. And he's just gone and thrown it like that. Oh, that's a wake-up call for the Roosters. And that's going to be Murray for a run just inside of the 30-metre line. Second tackle. They're going to send it off left. Guys for a run. Third tackle now here for Melbourne. They're going to spread the ball right, and they'll link up with Trey Pontakahu, who's the only try scorer so far here in this contest. Fourth tackle, just short of the halfway. They're going to work it right. They'll go inside. Corey Bell, he'll get around one Bell, and Manu's back there to cover. Just inside of the 30-metre line of the Roosters, Melbourne. They're going to go left. It's going to be Kahu for the punt downfield to be taken. Welly by Marshall Edwards for the return. Edwards, he'll get around one. Bell's coming across in cover. The ankle tap misses. I think that's Caleb Jeff there. He does an amazing job to get back there, the big man. And now they go back off here to Weston. Just inside of the halfway, second tackle. Lewis will go left. Tyranny they'll link up with. Or Cherney, my apologies. Just over the halfway, they'll go left now. It's going to be Curtin. He'll play it short. He'll find his pass that time to Kerrigan. Milo to play the ball here for Lewis. Lewis will go right. It's going to be Curtin. He'll link up here with Cherney again to drive it just outside of the Storm 30-metre line. This is fifth tackle. 28 minutes gone now here for both sides. 12 to go in the half. Now send it down to Maverick Oldfield. He's been very reliable. And they're still kicking to him. I might, if I was the playmakers for the Roosters, I'd go test out Kobe Kelly's wing, and Corey Bell will get the Storm a good run out of trouble. Left they'll go. Nelson, short ball, Murray. Murray to be brought down just outside of the 40-metre line. Third tackle, they'll go left now. It's going to be Guys for a run. And this is fourth. They're going to send it off right. Harris, short ball. Murray again. He goes for an amazing run. On the Roosters 40-metre line, the Storm, they'll send it back here for Bonsakahu to kick it down straight to the throat. Manu, not able to step one though on this occasion. First call by the ref now. 10 minutes to go pretty much here in the first half. Scoreline still 6-0. Live free as always here on SRL TV. Who's able to light us up for the final 10 minutes of the first half? Who's able to take the lead? Are the Storm going to hold it, or the Roosters going to come back? Now it's going to be Lewis. He'll offload on the inside. Big shot put on. Matty Harris will clean it up with just stopping the Storm from being able to get possession of the ball. Now they'll go right here to Weston. Looks very dangerous with that running game, Weston, but not being able to find any space so far in this Storm defensive line. They've held up very well. And the kick downfield here from Dolan to be taken by Kobe Kelly. And a very good tackle made on him. He'll hold the Storm just outside of their 10-metre line. Flat-footed Will Kay. He'll pass it back on the inside to Guys, and he'll a ricochet of a pass. The ref called the Roosters played to the ball, and they'll get a 6 again. Now played short here to Riley Murray. Trying to find some go forward here. The Storm, Harris, short ball. Kobe Kelly will go around one Kelly. Listen to the fans whenever a line break occurs. Now they're just short of the halfway, the Storm. They're going to go back here to Corey Bell. He'll offload it on the inside to Caleb Jeff. Just on the 40-metre line. This is third tackle. They're going to work it right now. Harris will go short here to Bell. Corey Bell to be brought down just inside of the Roosters' 40-metre line. This is fourth tackle. They'll go right. They'll go inside to Will Kay, but he won't fend off a player this time. He will. This is fifth tackle. 60 metres again. They did a good job, the Storm, from where they started. It's going to be Bonsakahu to punt it downfield. Very low. Very well placed. Very deliberate. Oh, Jack Jimmy. He's going to take Ether towards the sideline. He stays in the touch. He had his eyes on it. Manu now, round one. Very clumped at the moment, the Roosters. You'd think that they'd want to spread the ball, try and get out of trouble. They're going to go right now, and this will be off here to Blair Curtin, trying to find some space. Outside the 30-metre line. Third tackle, they'll go right. Ether, they'll link with Manu, and he's not going anywhere on this occasion. It's inside their own 40 here, the Roosters. They're going to look for the kick out of trouble through Tyler Weston. That is nowhere near the best of strikes from Weston. Kobe Kelly's going to get the ball. And now the Storm, they've got a plethora of tackles underneath their sleeve here to use. In good field position. Iron now down the sideline. On the 30-metre line now, the Storm. What are they going to do with the ball? They'll go right. They'll get it off here. Corey Bell, straight through a hole. Manu, he can't hold it with him, Riker. Straight underneath the sticks at home. Corey Bell, he's going to point to the crowd. This one's for you. All season, they've stood by their side. And the Storm, they're going to be back up, 12 points nil. The Roosters, they're still scoreless. They've had plenty of opportunities on the Storm line. And Corey Bell's just put his hand up and said, follow me, boys. Let's make this Roosters side pay for just lackluster errors and not being able to complete in key field position. Trey Ponsakahu to drive the ball over the sticks. 12 points nil. There's 5 minutes to go. If the Roosters can get a try here, it'll go a long way for them mounting a comeback in the second half. Now, just up here on the halfway. Look at the rain pouring down. You'd have to think, is the weather just holding back the Roosters to play their game plan? Are they more of a side that likes a fast-running track, not this gritty sort of footy? I know Melbourne loves it. Caleb Jeff to return it. We do know Melbourne do love a very rough contest. The Roosters, are they that sort of side that just loves a nice dry track, being able to spread the ball and just try and outrun and just get around your opponent instead of going through the middle. Now they'll go right. Harris just on the 40-metre line now here. It's going to be the Melbourne Storm. They'll send it to Ponsakahu for the kick, and it's a pretty good strike, but it'll land just inside of the 30. And Cody Ogg does a brilliant job to get back. Cody Ogg around one. The race with Corey Bell now. They're on the 40, 30. It's still counting. Bell's still there. And Bell will bring him down just on that 10-metre line. What a run from Cody Ogg. With 2.5 minutes to go, they're in position now here. The Roosters, they'll play it short here to Weston. Lewis will come into dummy half. He's looking left, that's where he's going to go. Ogg, long ball out here to Curtin. And Curtin's going to get there. There's your opener here for the Roosters. We're going to go up to the box and check it, but it was one-on-one. You're playing a lock out of position, primary in the halves. He's going to have a bit of strength to him. Kane Nielsen, he did his best, but he couldn't hold up the all-determined, the all-rampaging Blair Curtin. They'll get over there. Green lights here for the Roosters. A kick to come to hopefully make it 6 points. The difference coming into the sheds for halftime. And Blair Curtin now just on that 38-metre line. 38 minutes gone. And Carl Lewis to drive it over the sticks. What a contest we have on our hands here. Both sides finally finding their feet in the game. The Storm found it early, and then they sort of went away from what worked. They're on the back foot, constantly making their way out of their own end. They're making a few errors. The kicks out of trouble weren't the best, but they finally found a bit of form, and it was Corey Bell. But the Roosters, there's a minute to go, and they've got 6 points. That's what they had. We spoke about it. They needed to find a try, and that's what they did. Buckley now 25 metres out from his own line. A minute to go. They'll go to Weston. Long ball. It's going to be Manu. He'll offload it back to Milo Kerrigan. You'd think that they'd settle it down going into the sheds, but they're still hunting for points here, the Roosters. Definitely a 80-minute team the Storm were up against here this evening. 20 seconds to go. They'll go right. Punch. He'll play it short to Weston. He'll go off here to Hayden Mellor. And final play here for halftime. Punch, he'll offload it back the inside. Carl Lewis, he'll go for a run the last minute, but he'll be brought down on the 20-metre line. Both sides, a lot to look at here. What amazing half it was. We'll see you shortly here for the second. Welcome back here to the second half on SRL TV. Going into the sheds, the Melbourne Storm here at Amy Park at home, up 12 points to 6 against the Roosters, who have come down from Sydney with a challenge. Your first week and your first game in the SRL Finals Season 7 series. Both sides playing for the week off. And if they don't win here this evening, they will have to face one of the contenders from the elimination games. Nonetheless, just outside the 20-metre line, it's going to be the Melbourne Storm to go right. First possession of the ball here for the second half. The Roosters, they scored a try late through Blair Curtin. We'll have to see if it is enough to go across the line. Will Kay cranking over 90 metres in that first half. Corey Bell and Logan Guys getting over 100 metres already. We'll see how much further they can go here into the second half. And talking about Guys, he's gone straight through already. He'll offload it back to Kerrigan. And he's going to return serve. how the tides turn. The Roosters now first opportunity with the ball. They're going to go inside now to Daniel Punch. And Punch now will be brought down just outside of that 30-metre line. Second tackle. They'll go off here to Rossini. And Rossini now to be brought down just outside the Storm 20. They're looking to send it left. Ricochet picked up by Bonsakahu. Both sides coming out of the sheds looking to play a expansive brand of footy. You can see in the background that the rain has sort of settled. So we might see a lot of ball movement here for the second half. We might have a very entertaining game of football on our hands. Guys now straight through again. Second time the offload will stick this time. He'll go after Will Kay or fended off one. Definitely moving the ball. And now the Storm will go left through Thorne off to Monkey. And Justin to be brought down on that 40-metre line. This is fourth tackle. They're going to go right. Thorne, Harris. Short ball off into Riley Murray, who again is back on the field. 43 minutes gone so far in this game. And now it's going to be Bonsakahu for the kick. Targeting Cody Ogg. We saw how good his return was earlier to get the Roosters in the position for that try. But he won't break the line on this occasion. Manu will get around one, but a strong cover defense from Will Kay, the man. Now they'll go right. Short ball out the back here to Harris. And Matty Harris will be brought down. Third tackle. Outside their own 30-metre line, the Roosters. They'll go short here to Rossini, who just got rid of Riley Murray. Slung him off like a fly. Now they'll go short again. Working it up the middle. Why not? Punch straight through a hole. The Storm overreading the play. And they're in some good position now here, the Roosters. This is fifth tackle, 5 minutes gone for them. They'll go left. Weston, Tyler Weston, throwing the dummy underneath the sticks. Easy as you like. Go on, son. That's how you do it. The outside backs for the Storm. They're holding deep on the in-goal for the kick. And Tyler Weston, look at that beautiful play. Straight through. Murray, you can't get there, son. You're too slow underneath the sticks. And Tyler Weston does an amazing job for the Roosters. We're going to be locked up 12 points all. 5 minutes gone in the second half. What a play it was from Tyler Weston. Straight through the line. They all fell for the dummy. They're too busy ball watching. As many legends do say, the ball that you hold in your hand is a magic wand. And you're the only one who can use it. And that's what he did there. Threw it pretty much into the thin air, but guess what? It worked. And he had enough pace. That's just instinctive footy. That's backyard footy. That's as good as it gets here on SRL TV. What an amazing season it has been. It's all going to come down to this final series. Who's going to get the week off? I reckon it's going to be crucial. You want to reduce the amount of games that you do play so you keep your players fresh as possible. Second tackle. First tackle, they're going to go left. The Roosters, they'll be looking here for a good set after points. Second tackle for them. Nicholas Ether going for a run straight out dummy half. He'll get around Corey Bell, who just slams at the ground. And then they'll work it left. They'll find Daniel Punch on the wing. They'll offload on the inside to Nicholas Ether, who finds himself with the ball again. Fourth tackle now here for the Roosters. Now they'll go after Manu. Raika Manu straight through. They've just rolled straight through this Melbourne pack here for the second half. Lewis will send it back into the pocket for Curtin. They'll put up the kick this time. Who's wanting to take it? Bell's there. Came in very late, Bell, but he still just kept it safe and gave himself enough time to time the jump for the ball to perfection. 25 out. They're going to go right. Justin Monkey straight through a hole now. Rakamanu's going to bring him down on the halfway. Strong run there from Justin. And now Thorne, he'll take it down this short side. It's going to be Connell for a run just outside of the halfway. I believe it's Declan Connell. And then they'll go left now. Logan, guys, again, how good is he going? He loves running the ball. He'll offload it back to Riley Murray. Third tackle. They'll go left now here to Will Kay. Will Kay to play the ball. 23 out in front of the sticks. They're looking to send it left. The short ball into Manu Philly. He's coming off of the number 16. Coming off the bench at number 16 here this evening. And then they'll put in the pocket. Harris for the bomb. Very well placed. It's going to be taken very well by Cody Ogg, and he does an amazing job. Look at the strength of the man. He's just driving through tackles up to the 10-metre line. The Roosters hold on. And Kerrigan now. So get the Roosters underway to working out of their own end here. Second tackle. So locked up, 12 points all. 30 minutes to go, 10 gone. And now they're going to go back here to Manu. Look to get around Blake Harris, but Manu Farfili came in with a very strong tackle. Early kick here from Tyler Weston. I'm not sure if he was inside the 40. Corey Bell will get on his bike to get back down there now. Here comes Bell. And he's just going to be driven back on his own 13, 12 meter line. Now they'll go after Kahu. And he'll play it short here to Monkey. James Thorne in our dummy half. He'll send it long here off to Manu Farfili. They'll be brought down just inside of his own 30. Third tackle here now for the Storm. They're going to look for Corey Bell. They'll find him, but he won't get through the line. He brought down just a few meters across where the ball was originally played. The early kick was looming. Riley Murray's going to have to pick up the ball, and he's not able to do anything off of that pass that did hit the chalk. And now they're going to send it very deep. Blake Harris is going to need everything of his boot. It's only going to land on the Roosters 35 meter line. The chase is in the best here from the Storm. Inviting the Roosters into your own half. The kick chase needed to be on point. Lewis has found some space. Carl Lewis, Riley Murray comes at the death. He made up for that missed tackle on Tyler Weston earlier. Now Rossini. Long ball to Harris. Harris to be put on his back over the line. And the ref's going to call held up. No need for the bunker here. Third tackle. Lewis will go right. He got them down here with a beautiful run. Mellett there. 5 out from their own line. This is fourth tackle. Lewis will go left. Rossini. 1-on-1. Riley Murray. He's going to let in another one, Murray. Not being able to hold up Rossini. He barged him off earlier. And he's going to do it again. Riley Murray. 2 tries in a row. He's let in for his beloved Melbourne Storm. And green lights here for the Roosters. Again, straight in front of the sticks. So this conversion is going to be easy as you like for Lewis. And they're going to be up by 6 points. 18 points to 12 against the Melbourne Storm. Here at Amy Park, and you can sort of tell the fans are sort of quieting down, even though they can see the flag in the background. It's definitely getting waved berserk. The fans are still here, but they can't do everything. The players on the field, they've got to do something here. It'd be very interesting to see what Will Kay saying to his side. I wouldn't get panicked yet. Still coming up to 25 minutes to go. A lot can happen. And a lot could happen here. So, Roosters, they wouldn't call themselves that they've done enough yet. There's still a long way to go. Same with Melbourne. Now they'll send it back deep. Curtin. Matty Harris still wind it up. And he's just put Will Kay straight onto his backside. Both the captains colliding. And now Lewis is going to send it for a run upfield to take advantage of Will Kay. But absolutely, he got the lights knocked out of him. Now they'll play it short here to Kerrigan. He'll offload it back on the inside. And Will Kay is there. That time to make the tackle. Looking for the switch play. They'll go inside. Picked up by Will Kay. Looking to save the day. Will Kay. He's going to drive inside of the 30. Well, he's definitely made up for that missed tackle, and they're looking to go straight on the offensive. Oh, no. That's a forward pass there from the man, James Thorne, one of the best hookers in the league. He's going to be filthy at himself for that one. Will Kay giving him a serve there of just what happened. Then they'll go back into Harris, looking to break through the line. Second tackle, the Roosters. You'd have to think if that pass stuck, there could have been something on there for Melbourne. Up on the halfway. Now they'll go left. It's going to be Raika Manu will get around one. Manu looking to turn Bell inside out, but he does a good job to put his body in front of him. Now Nicholas Ether will go short here to Harris, who's driven back by a strong tackle by Logan Guys and Riley Murray. Outside the 20-meter line, fifth tackle. They'll put it deep. Ricochet picked up by Milo Kerrigan. The Roosters' fifth tackle option just collapsing in on itself there. Rakamanu getting back to cover up the back, and luckily he's there. Riley Murray's going to offload back on the inside to James Thorne. Are they able to put a good set together here, the Melbourne side? Manu Farfili for a run, just on the 35-metre line now will be brought down. Thorne in there, dummy half. They'll go off here to Will Kay. And Kay not being able to fend away from anyone there. We're brought down exactly on the 30. X marks the spot. Then they'll go inside. Bell around one. Corey Bell looking for a double. He's going to drive there, but Manu's going to pull him down millimetres short. Are they going to find some points here, the Melbourne Storm? They're going to go straight to Blake Harris. He slams the ball down like a hammer. And Melbourne finally stamped their authority here at home for the second half. Look at the leadership team get around him. It's all the vice captains and captain. They know how important that try is when it comes to the circumstance of this game. The ball from Thorne was a piece of a pass. The hole opened up. And Harris was straight through. Will Kay, Riley Murray, just a monkey. They all realise how important that try was there. Coming up to the 20-minute mark, we're going to be deadlocked here at 18 points all. And a successful conversion from Trey Pontakahu. 18 points all. Carl Lewis is going to be loving this. He loves a contest, Lewis. Let's see what the Roosters have got for us. Who's going to be the next team to take the lead? The game's been back and forth. Melbourne, Rooster. Now it's Melbourne again. They've tied it up. The game's in the balance. 20 minutes to go. What player wants to step up and give their side the week off? The ability to reset, take a breather, and then prepare for the game that would decide them if they get into the grand final or not. This is second tackle now here. The Storm, they're going to go right here to guys. Brought down inside the 40-metre line. Third tackle. Players, they'll get onside at marker. And Thorne's going to take advantage of it straight away. 35 metres out from the Roosters line. They're going to go left now here, the Storm. They'll link up here with Blake Harris, your previous try scorer. Just 28 out from the Roosters line. Fifth called by the referee. They'll get a good kick away here, you'd think, from Will Kay. Straight down the neck here to Marshall Edwards, who got around one. Marshall Edwards. Edwards, he's got some pace on him. He'll break one. Getting the Roosters into some brilliant field position. And now Daniel Punch looking to wind up through the middle. All reliable as always. Now they'll go right. They'll play it short here to Hayden Mellert. The Roosters now, with the ball in hand, they'll go left. Weston, short ball, Buckley. They're looking to be setting up here for something, the Roosters. They'll go left now. Punch, short ball. That's Milo Carrigan. Left hand the upright now. 79 metres gained. All of this effort, and for what? What have you got, Roosters? It's going to go high up in the air. It's going to be tapped back. Raika Manu. He's going to drive, but be pulled down short. We're still going to be deadlocked at 18 points. The crowd's loving this one. You can't fault the effort from both sides. It's there defensively and also offensively as well. Kay now. A beautiful ball to Manu Farfili. Just won't be able to get through the line there, though. Thorne now. Just on the 25-metre line. They're going to send it off left. Harris, he'll play it short here to Jimmy. This is on the 35-metre line. Third tackle here for the Storm. They're looking to shift it out here. Trey Pontakahu. They're just outside of the 40 with the early kick beyond the cards for them. I don't think so, so they'll work it right. They're going to like the look of Corey Bell on the inside, but a strong tackle made on the fullback, who got pulled down short of the halfway. Fifth tackle here for them. Pontakahu, a very good kick downfield. But Cody Ogg's back there to cover. Ogg now won't be able to step on there. First tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to go right. Curtin, he'll play it short here to Kerrigan. 15 minutes to go. Harris is going, going straight off the field was Punch, and Harris has come on for him. So let's see what Harris can do for the final 15 minutes for his side. Now they'll go off here to Kerrigan and straight through a hole, Milo. And then they'll go off here to Matty Harris. The Roosters' fourth tackle, they're going to just give it all here to the Storm. They'll give it off to Manu. Usually that play coming off the line break, but the Storm have read everything that the Roosters have thrown at them well so far. Then the kick here from Weston off the left foot. down here to Maverick Oldfield. Oldfield not being able to break a tackle there. Just past the 15-minute mark. The game is in the balance, most definitely. Second tackle now. They're going to go left here now. And Manu Fafili for the run, just on the 25-meter line here for the Storm. Third tackle. The Storm, do they have an error in them? Do the Roosters force an error? Or do they kick for a 40-20? Who knows? Thorne, he's going to send it off left. Blake Harris for the kick. It's going to be driven down well. Manu's going to stay in the field of play, and won't step around one. They went for the all-or-nothing kick. It just didn't pull off for them. Manu doing an amazing job. He had to get on his bike to get to that one. Bruce Buckley getting rid of one. Back to Matty Harris. And Matthew's going to be brought down just on the 45-meter line. Second tackle. They're going to go right now here to Western. Third now here for the Roosters. 12 minutes to go. Now they'll go left. The long ball. It's going to be Nicholas Ether trying to step around one. And Lewis, he's been going for runs all evening. He'll offload it back to Matthew. This is the left hand, the upright now here, and a penalty given away. This is going to be a crucial call. Matthew gives the ball to Carl Lewis and says, take the two, brother. Very interesting call. Both sides have been at each other's necks since we did deadlock at 18 points all. And it's finally going to get broken. So it'll be 20 points to 18 after the kick. Very much successful. Touchy's flag's go in the air. And the Roosters are up by 2 points. So that does take field goal out of the equation. They either have to get a penalty goal, Melbourne, or they've got to get a try. And tries have been very rare to come by, so if I was the Roosters, I'd be giving away penalties on my own goal. But I'm not one to coach. Now they're going to be up on the halfway here. 20 points to 18. 10 minutes to go. Bonta-Kahu's going to get us back underway for the final 10 minutes stanza of the second half. Western's going to loom the ball out here to Dolan. They're 15 out from their own line here, the Roosters. They're going to play it long off here to Milo Kerrigan. 25 out. They're going to go right. Curtin, he'll throw it long out the back here to Weston. The Roosters working at left. It's going to be Mellott. Short ball, Buckley. Still inside of their own half here, the Roosters. They might be looking for some sort of kick-out trouble. Lewis is going to send it to his man, Weston. Oh, no. No. You do not want that. The Storm, they've got 6 tackles inside your own 30-meter line. The Roosters, what have you got defensively? Oh, Wilman, he's just going to shrug off one. And then they'll go right. The long ball inside. Corey Bell. The Roosters, they're holding on so far. This is only third tackle. Thorne's going to go left. It's going to be a short ball to Logan Guys. It opened up easily. Straight through a yawning gap. Logan Guys. He's been looking encouraging all game, especially the second half. But it was a beautiful ball. A peach of a pass from Trey Bonta-Kahu. The GOAT will serve it off to the veteran and Guys. And the Storm are going to be up potentially by 4 points. Bonta-Kahu to drive it over the sticks. 24 points to 20. That's your score. The pump of the fist from Bonta-Kahu. They've trusted the process, Melbourne. And it's come back and paid dividends for them so far. Let's see if they can hold out for another 8 minutes. Imagine if the Roosters score back and we're deadlocked at 24 all. There's so many possibilities that could happen so far. The roller coaster's been amazing. It's been a pleasure to take you on it so far. Eddie Oliver, as always, for the SRL community. And live and free, as always, on SRL TV, sponsored by Unfamiliar. What a season it's been. And your final series is only getting started. This is just your first of 4 so far this week here in the SRL. Jack Jimmy now to be brought down just on the 40-meter line. Third tackle. They're going to go right. Harris off it at Justin Monkey, who's going to fend off one. Amazing run here from Monkey. And then they'll go back inside to Wilmot. A brilliant run now here from Ryan Wilmot. This is 5th tackle for them. They're going to put it in the pocket It's going to be Bonsu-Kahu looking for a kick. Knock on called. In whose favour? It's going to be Melbourne. 6 minutes to go and they've got the ball in hand. It's going to be Connell. You think if the Storm are able to find some sort of clutch try here, that's the game sealer. They'll go off to Harris. Outside the 20-metre line, this is second tackle. They'll work it right. Monkey, he'll link with Bell, but he won't find a line break. Right hand the upright for the Storm. They're going to go left here to Bonsu-Kahu. Trey Bonsu-Kahu, he looked for the pass, but he just held on to it. This is fourth. 5 minutes to go. Thorne will go right. Monkey. Justin Monkey to just drive down 5 out here from the Roosters line. They'll put into the pocket. Harris is just going to hold on to the ball. Well, the Roosters, they're going to have to go 95 metres. The clock starts. There's 4 minutes to go. Dolan with the first play for them. Outside their own 10-metre line, the Roosters will go right. Curtin, short ball. Hayden Mellett trying to find a gap. Not being able to break the tackle there of James Thorne. Now they're going to go right here. Curtin will go at the back here to Manu. It was a kicking game that just gave the Storm the ball back. They've got to find a better kick and a big shot put on Hayden Mellett. We'd have to think of 40-20 is what's going to have to save it. Western, that's nowhere near good enough. And now Separan one. Corey Bell, the game sealer, the game winner. Bell, underneath the sticks at Amy Park. That's as good as you got, as you like. And that's the best thing that any Storm fan would want to see. Your first game of SRL Finals in Season 7. Corey Bell's going to lock it up for Melbourne. They're going to get the week off here in the SRL, and they've worked hard for it. The rain. It's been a very gritty game. The kicking from both sides has been crucial. Tyler Weston, 2 kicks in a row, has led away to points. And Melbourne Storm fans, Roosters won there. How good was the sights? Corey Bell just striding out. There's nothing better than it. $30 points to 20. 2.5 minutes to go. It's 10 points the difference. The Roosters, you'd have to think that they just sort of try and calm it down now. No need for any injuries. It's very wet out there on the park at the moment. Look at the jerseys. You can barely see the sponsors from this season. It's been a very gritty game. It's been back and forth in Melbourne. Just the 2-try blow was enough to just solidify their spot and to keep their final series alive. It wasn't an elimination, but next week for the Roosters, it's going to be do or die. Now they'll go left here. Kahu, they'll play it short here to Jack Jimmy. And Jimmy to be brought down inside that 30-metre line. They're going to go back again to Manu Fa'afili. 35 outs. This is third tackle. Right they'll go. It's going to be Harris inside to Monkey. They'll still play. They'll still compete, the Roosters, but they're not going to have time. They're going to go for the early kick here from Bonsu-Kahu. Not the best of strikes. It's going to be taken here by Marshall Edwards. Roosters to have last say with the ball. Jensen will be brought down just outside the halfway. This is second tackle. They're going to send it off left through Marshall, and then they'll go off here to Lewis. It's a matter of seconds now for Melbourne. Then they'll go left. Dolan, offload, Buckley, full time. It's Melbourne's game. Look at Amy Park in the background. It's lit up like a torch, like a rocket being flown up into the atmosphere. The aftermath is absolutely incredible. The scenes here, there's nothing better than it if you're a Melbourne fan. 30 points to 20 as we look at the stats here. Tries to Bell, Guys, Kahu, and Harris. For the Roosters, Rossini, Weston, Curtin. But it was just time possession, 22 to 26, 20 to 26. So we go to have a look at the individual stats here for Melbourne. Corey Bell running over 270 metres. 2 tries. James Thorne, the tackle, 0 missed. Line breaks, 1 try assist. It was just the forwards getting the go through. And then the backs decide by how much. Always love that saying from Lachlan Martin. The bench forwards for the Storm, they did give away a few tries. Riley Murray, remember those 2 tries that he did give away to the Roosters, but there's enough class in this Melbourne team that which did get them over the line. Caleb Jeff running only 15 metres. Kobe Kelly They did enough, Melbourne. They did enough. If we go over a look here at the Sydney Roosters, Carl Lewis, Raika Manu, they just played their guts out, as they do every week. Cody Olk up there still running over 132 metres. Daniel Punch. Just seemed the Roosters looked like a team of individuals tonight, not a team that played together. And Melbourne, they're just looking clinical as always. But what an amazing game it was. 30 points to 20. What a game it was. I can't wait to see you all for the next game on here on SRL TV. We're going to be going down to watch the South Sydney Roosters take on the Newcastle Knights. But until then, thank you all very much for joining us. We'll see you next time here for more SRL action.